Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, The Budgeting Biologist. My name is Brittany. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping on this little old video. And if you're an oldie but a goodie, thank you so much, as always, for coming back. Today, I'm going to be going over my March budget for 2023 and catching y'all up a little bit with what's been going on. So if you're interested in that type of content, please give this video a like, comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Your girl would so appreciate it. And with that, let's hop into this video. Okay, y'all, so it has been a while since I have picked up the camera to film. February is basically over. It has been one of the craziest months of my life so far. So let me go ahead and give y'all the tea. So just first off, with my job has been really stressful this month. So I'm like a program director, and we're trying to get our program together for the summer, and it's just been so much work, way more than I anticipated. So professionally, this has been a really challenging period of my life, but you know, I'm making it through it for the most part. And, you know, it's going well. It's just been way more work than I ever thought it was going to be. But my coworkers are very supportive. The people around me are really supportive. So that's not the big issue. I've been working through that. Now, the big issue is, you've seen it in the title already. We are preparing to buy a house. Now, how did my partner and I come to this decision? Well, it wasn't really our decision. So a little backstory. We moved into this apartment June 2022. The plan that we originally had was we were going to stay the 4 years lease. And then in the area that I live in the US, if after you live at a place for a month, you have two options. One, you can renew your lease, or two, you can go month to month. And basically just pay, kind of like pay as you go for your lease. Now, that is what we were planning on doing. We were going to stay the full year, basically until June this year, and then probably stay up until like October or November of 2023 when we felt comfortable to buy. Our landlord had different plans. So starting November last year, so like November 2022, I had noticed that people in my building had been like moving out. And, you know, at the time, you know, when we noticed, we were just like, oh, whatever, like that's life. Especially I live in the DC area, so people are coming and going in this area all the time. So we were just like, oh, whatever, like people move out, people are buying houses, blah, blah, blah. We didn't really give it any mind. But again, this was all in my building. So fast forward to about a week ago, I get a knock on my door. I was working from home. I get a knock on the door, and like a letter is slid under the door. I open it and I'm like, okay, what's this about? It's a letter from our landlord stating that they will not be renewing our lease. They are renovating the entire building, and that we have to be out by the day our lease is up, with the option of moving somewhere else in the community if we want to sign a new 2-year lease. Oh, and yeah, all the rent in our entire community is going up by like I think it's like 4% or something like that. So we would have to pay for moving costs in a brand new part of the community that we live in. There's like a 4 or 5% rent increase, and we're already going to be paying more rent because it's a renovated unit. So I panicked. I was just like, what the heck are we going to do, right? We don't want to be paying we already pay $1,840 to live here, right? And that's just the rent. And we were just like, well, we don't want to be paying over $2,000 a month for a freaking apartment. So my partner and I were basically forced into the decision of just saying, forget it, let's just buy a house. So that is the stage that we are at right now. We have decided we're tired of renting. I have moved, like 3 or 4 times in the last 5 years. And y'all, I'm over it. We know we're staying in the DC area. We make pretty decent money together. We have a decent amount saved for our down payment. Yes, the interest rates are a little bit higher right now, but we can always refinance. So we're just like, let's just hop in and go ahead and buy this house. So I'm going to be taking y'all along the way as we make our way through this journey. So the stage we're at right now is, again, we made our decision to, we are in the process of getting pre-approved by a couple of different local lenders, mortgage lenders. We decided to go local because we plan on doing a first-time home buyer program in our county, and the local lenders just have a better understanding of the program. So we're getting pre-approved by 3 lenders. And again, we're doing pre-approval, so not pre-qualification. Pre-qualification is where they kind of just do like a very informal review of your finances and then say, okay, based on the information you've given us, you've been approved for X amount. Versus a pre-approval is they've done a hard check on our credit. So they pulled our credit. We provided them with our bank statements, our pay stubs, our tax returns, basically all our financial information, and they're going to review that and then hand us a letter saying, okay, based on the information that they provided us, we reviewed, and through the credit check, this is how much you've been pre-approved for a loan. So getting pre-approved is, obviously a lot more intensive than getting pre-qualified, but it basically shows your buyer, not the buyer, but the seller, you're pretty sure that you're going to get approved for the loan. So it makes you a more serious buyer. So that is the stage we're at right now. We have meetings all this week with various brokers. We have a meeting with a realtor that was recommended to me by one of my really good friends. He found her home and he was great. And so we have a meeting with him tomorrow. And so that is where we're at right now. Once we get those pre-approvals and then talk to our realtor about what we want, we are going to go start seeing houses. We already know the zip codes we are interested in. We went this past weekend and looked at various homes in a couple of different zip codes in a couple of different neighborhoods. We narrowed it down to 6 zip codes, and we're going to give our realtor the zip codes and start hitting the pavement and going to see some homes. So that is where we're at right now. So, obviously things in my budget are going to be changing over the next couple months. But for right now, for March, I don't foresee us putting a closing anytime within March. We're probably going to close sometime in April or even May. So for March, I'm going to be planning I'm still just going to be paying for my rent in this apartment. So as always, I'm starting off here with my income. I am a salary employee, which means I get paid the same amount basically every time. And I do get paid semi-monthly. So I'm budgeting that I will get paid a total of $4,910.97. And this value is after taxes, 401k, insurance, all that stuff, all that not fun stuff that, we don't really care about. Well, we do care about, but not for the purposes of this video. So this is how much I'm going to be getting paid for the month. Okay, so as always, let's go ahead and start off with paying ourselves first. I'm going to be doing this until the wheels fall off, until I can do this no more. I am going to be budgeting putting $1,000 towards my personal savings. I'm still going to plan putting $1,000 towards our house fund. As of today, I don't want to put all of my financial information out there, but we have a good amount of money saved for a down payment and a closing. I did talk to my parents, and I'd be curious to know what is some thoughts of people that have bought homes in this comment section. Did you put down more than 3%? Because here, the first time home buyers program, the lowest we could put down is 3. And that's what we've been advised, is don't tie up all of your money in a down payment. Have some of that money liquid so you can use it on home renovations if you need to. That is the advice we've been given, but I would love to hear the comments down below. So anyways, I'm still going to be putting $1,000 towards that no matter what. I will be funding my Roth IRA this month. I went back and forth whether or not I was going to go ahead and fully fund this or if I was going to put this towards the house. But I still think it's important to continue to save for the future no matter what. I have my 401k, but I also really like my Roth IRA as well. It's actually had a pretty decent return since I opened it a couple years ago. So I think I'm still going to fund it this month. If anything, if I take money out of anything, it'll probably come out of my personal savings, and I may just put it all towards the house. I don't know yet, but I'm definitely still going to be funding my Roth IRA. I won't be putting anything towards investing this month. All extra money, anything extra that I have at the end of the month, all of it is going to be going toward a house, moving costs, furniture, clothing costs, all of it's going to be going towards the house. So in total, we are going to be putting $2,541 towards saving and investing this month. Which leaves us with $2,369.97 left over to budget for everything else. All right, y'all. So now moving on to our fixed expenses. So for rent, we are going to be doing our normal $920. Water, we are going to be doing $50. I mean, we've played around with lowering how much we're saving, putting towards water every month. Our water bill is almost never $100. So if you're new to the channel, I pretty much split rent, water, electric, and Wi-Fi with my partner. So all of these values multiply by 2, and then that's how much we're setting aside for our fixed expenses total. But we don't ever spend $100 on our water bill. So we thought about reducing it and again, putting that money towards the house, but we like over budgeting. We like having a little bit more than what we need in case something comes up. So I'm going to leave it at 50. For electric, our electric bill has been going down. So our electric bill for this month, like what we're paying at the end of February, is $155. So if I do 155 divided by 2, that's 77. So I think I'm just going to leave it at, let me see what I did last month. Last month, we put $100 towards electric. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Even though it's been getting warmer here in the DC area, we, again, just like having a little bit more money than we need. Wi-Fi, as always, gets 60. My cell phone bill gets $37.70. And then Apple is $7.28, giving us a total of $1,174.98 that we will be putting towards our fixed expenses. And if we go down here, that leaves me with $1,194.99 that I will be putting towards my variable expenses and my sinking funds. Okay, guys, so now moving on to our variable expenses. For the most part, this is going to be changing. Again, all the extra money we have is going to be going towards the house. So groceries is going to stay at $250. Gas is going to stay at $70. So I'm going to work on the categories that I know I'm going to be spending out of. Spending, which is just general spending money, is going to be getting 40. Giving will be getting 10. And I'm going to leave eating out at 70. Now, everything else you see is going to be taking a cut. I have not been taking my hair vitamins, so that's going to stay at 0. I won't be getting anything extra for my dog this month, so that's going to be at 0. Beauty, I am going to Costa Rica this month, so I do plan on like doing my hair and I basically do my own braids when I need to. So I will need about $40 to buy the hair. So I will give $40 to buy my hair to go to braid my hair to go to Costa Rica. Shopping, which is basically like personal care items, things for the apartment, which I'm buying enough for this apartment. I'm going to be putting this at $30 for this month. I usually put it at 70, but again, all the extra money is going to be going towards the house. It just has to. Fun. Another category that I'm not really going to be funding this month. I think last month I put $200 towards fun and going out. This month, I do have a couple of events. My friend's housewarming is at the end of the month. But I think I have one more like fun event that I'm going to. But I'm not planning on spending hardly any money on fun this month. We barely went out in February because again, we were just trying to save money. So for fun, I think I'm only going to put $100. I think that's all I'm going to put for fun this month. And we'll see if we even hit this. Buffer, of course, is me taking money out of my buffer. I never budget to take money out of my buffer, so I'm going to leave that at 0. So in total for our variable expenses, we are going to be setting aside $610 for our variable expenses, which leaves $584.99 to go towards our sinking funds. All right, y'all. So last but not least, let's go ahead and fund our sinking funds. All right, so I'm going to start off with the ones that I know I want to fully fund. First one is going to be car insurance. I'm going to do a clean $100 into car insurance. I just paid my 6-month premium for Geico, so I'm good basically to the end of August. And it was $553, but I'm anticipating my insurance being a little bit higher later on this year. So I'm just going to give a little bit more money than what I normally do. I was doing 95, now I'm going to do 100. Medical, I will be fully funding at $40, of course. YouTube is getting 0. Shop Small is getting 0. Electronics is getting 0. I'm on a no buy for electronics anyway. Clothes is getting 0. I'm on a no buy for clothes. And let's see where we're at. We're at 140. So we still have 444 left. Okay, so what will be getting a significant amount of money this month is gifts. And I'm going to be giving gifts $250. This is because my little brother and his girlfriend are having a baby. And I'm going to be, helping them get... he's in school, and she's also in school. So, money's a little tight for them. So we're, as a family, coming together to help them out. So my mom asked all of us give $250 towards their baby shower so they can get a car seat, stroller, have some cash left over for anything that may come up. So I said, fine, $250 is going towards that. So that puts me at $390. Which means that we have $194.99 left over to give away. Not giveaway, but split in my sinking funds. Vacation, I'm putting 0. My vacation envelope is fully funded for Costa Rica. I'm taking all the flights and everything, and the hotel is already paid for. But my spending money, I'm taking $500 with me for spending money. So that is fully funded. So vacation will be getting 0. Future, however, will be getting $100. This is basically going to go towards anything for the house, anything that we have to get, paying for an inspector, all that. All of that is coming out of future and probably some of my savings. So that puts me at $490, which means we have basically $95 left over. I'm not going to be funding Christmas right now. This is just not a priority for me right now. The house has got to be the priority. Car, I am going to fund. So I'm going to be go ahead and giving car $40. And then Brittany, which is my own personal sinking fund. Am I going to fund this? I'm on a very low buy year. I haven't been buying that much stuff. So am I going to fund Brittany? I think I am. Even though I am on a low/no buy year, we have to be kind to ourselves. And the last month for me, February, was just such a stressful month, professionally, personally. It was one of the most challenging months I've had in a really long time. So I'm going to be kind to myself and give Brittany $50. That way in May, if there's something I want to do, if I want to buy some new press on nails, if I want to I don't know, take myself out to dinner or something, I have a little bit of cash to do that, because man, it has been a seriously rough time. Y'all, not even gonna lie. But anyway, so that leaves us with $580 total going towards our sinking fund, which means we have $4.99 left over. This will be going towards my buffer, which I really need to build back up. I did take some money out of my buffer for something I paid for in February. Y'all, Beyonce said she was going on tour, and me and my friends have seen her every time she's come to the DC area. So who am I? Who am I to break the tradition of seeing Bey every time she comes here? So we got our tickets to see Beyonce. I took that out of my buffer. Yeah, I know that's not ideal, but this is what money is for. So I'm going to be working on building my buffer back up. And that $4.99 will be going towards it. Okay, y'all. So if we put everything together for the month of March, we have 51.8% of my income going towards savings, 12.4% going towards my variable expenses, 23.9% going towards fixed expenses, and then 11.8% going towards my sinking funds, pretty happy with this. You know, we'll just have to see how things go with the house. Who knows? Maybe by the time April comes, all my money will be going towards the house. We'll just have to see what happens. But for right now, we feel good about our decision. We feel good about, you know, how much we can afford each month, all of that. And if you guys have any tips, tricks, any advice at all on buying a house, please put them in the comments below. Like, we need all the help and advice we can get. Okay, y'all, that is gonna go ahead and end my video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And thank you also for sitting through my rambling for half of this video. I just needed to get a bunch of stuff out. And y'all are like the best people to listen, to talk to, all that good stuff. But if you did enjoy the videos, please consider giving it a like, comment, and of course, subscribing to the channel. I'm gonna be taking y'all on this home buying journey with me. I'm scared, but also really excited. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.